The Shura Council held its weekly session presided over by its chairman Ali Saleh. The session decided to give final approval to draft law amending some provisions on the Penal Code promulgation of Legislative Decree 15 of 1976 and send it back to the Representative Council Speaker to refer it to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister in preparation for submitting it to His Majesty the King. The Council also approved a draft law on regulation of the pharmacy profession and pharmacy centres and sent it to the Representative Council Speaker to refer it to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister in preparation for submitting it to His Majesty the King. The President of the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Khalifa, received the Dean of the Faculty of Islamic Studies and Professor of Quran Interpretation and Studies at Al-Azhar University, Professor Dr. Zaki Sabri. Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Mohammed commended Dr. Sabri's contribution to advancing the Quran sciences and promoting the values of tolerance and coexistence rooted in the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He also commended the program aimed at encouraging young people to memorize and study the Holy Quran. For his part, Dr. Sabri commended the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs' efforts in serving Islam and the Holy Quran. He highlighted the achievements of the Holy Quran Recitation and Teachers Preparation Institute, noting its role in advancing Quranic science and enhancing Quran centers. The Minister of Interior, General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, inaugurated the Premium Service Center at the Nationality Passports and Residence Affairs. The center is part of the directive of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa to develop government services and achieve excellence in performance. The inauguration ceremony was attended by the Interior Minister Under Secretary for Nationality Passports and Resident Affairs, Sheikh Hisham bin Abdurrahman Al Khalifa, and officials. The Interior Minister was briefed on historical documents showcasing the Bahraini passport's rich history and its development phase until the release of the e-passport, which features modern technology in designs and security characteristics, qualifying it to win many global awards. He hailed the dedication to strategic work and sincere efforts to apply competency and quality standards in providing services and developing work mechanism to meet the required openness and government action plan. He was also informed of the NPRA's e-service work mechanism and services provided by the center, including quick services of issuing and replacing passports and issuing passports for newborn children within 2 hours. The minister highlighted the centers reflect the development levels of various service sectors and meets advancement requirements to enhance performance and provide the best services for the beneficiaries of the NPRA services. He asserted continued the development and modernization process to achieving common goals. He said the center inauguration aims to facilitate services provided to citizens and residents. It is equipped with the latest devices and systems and skilled staff to carry out duties of ensuring the fulfillment and requirements and conditions for the documents and papers required to process applications. He noted that the center would offer more services such as visa, residency, permits, and inquiries. The Interior Minister asserted dedication to provide the best services for citizens and residents with the highest accuracy and accomplishment. He highlighted the significance of evaluating the services and their standards and providing an integrated performance through modern technology. On the occasion of Bahrain's celebration of its national days and the anniversary of His Majesty the King's accession to the throne and the accompanying national events, and in the presence of the Southern Governor, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Ali Al Khalifa, the Ministry of Interior organized the Bahrain Police Parade for the Southern Government at the Heritage Village. In the presence of the Deputy Brigadier Hamad Mohammed Al Khayyat, a number of officials, dignitaries, representatives of civil society in the Southern Government and residents. On this occasion, His Highness stressed that holding such an event aims to enhance community partnership and national belonging with carry national sentiment of support and loyalty to the country under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the follow-up of the government headed by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, indicating that the Bahrain Police Parade carries national values of support and loyalty to the nation. His Highness pointed out that holding the parade is part of the government's effort in partnership with coordination with the Ministry of Interior with the aim of building bridges of communication with citizens, residents and civil society institutions in implementation of the directive of the Minister of Interior Lieutenant General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa. His Highness praised the level of the police parade and the various segments it witnessed that resound widely in the southern community. He also praised the cooperation and coordination between the government and the various security departments in holding this event. The parade also includes a show by the police music band.
It's the first time I saw it after 18 years in Bahrain. It's the first time I saw it. Very impressive, absolutely beautiful actually, yes. And I like the women, the way they were marching and very elegant, very nice.
The 44th session of the Council of the Arab Ministers of Social Affairs began with the participation of representatives of relevant regional and international organizations. On the occasion, the Minister of Social Development, Osama Al-Alawi, expressed Bahrain's welcome to the participant delegation, stressing the kingdom's keenness to provide all necessary capabilities to make the meetings successful and contribute to enhancing Arab cooperation in the social and development fields. He praised the close cooperation between Bahrain and the Arab League in organizing the Productive Families and Entrepreneurship event, which will witness high-level ministerial and UN participation, in addition to joint Arab Action Organization. The meeting included the preparation of draft resolution and concept that will be presented to the Ministerial Council with the aim of adopting decisions that will promote joint Arab social development. The Embassy of Bahrain to Jordan held an event on the occasion of Bahrain's celebration of its National Day and the 25th anniversary of His Majesty the King's accession to the throne and the accompanying national events. The event was held in cooperation with the Cultural and Military Attaché, which was organized by Bahraini students studying in Jordan. Bahrain's ambassador in Amman, Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, diplomats and attendees congratulated His Majesty the King, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, and the people of Bahrain on the occasion. He also praised the strong fraternal relation between Bahrain and Jordan and the continuous development and growth of bilateral cooperation in various fields. The Muharraq Night Festival continues along the Pearling Path site, transforming the historic city into the center of culture and tourism activity in Bahrain. The festival's art design, music, tours, and workshops are renewed as part of the Bahrain Festival Season 2024. This year's festival is designed to revitalize the month-long event by offering new cultural, musical, artistic, and other family-friendly experience that highlights Bahraini artists and entrepreneurs and support them by providing a platform to enrich, interact with the public and enhance their presence locally and regionally. Muharraq Nights strives to give its visitors different and evolving content every time they visit. The 35th edition of the Autumn Fair will be held from January 23rd to February 1st, 2025 at the exhibition World Bahrain, featuring exhibitors from around the world. On the occasion, CEO of the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibition Authority, Sara Bouhidji, highlighted the significance of the Autumn Fairs as one of Bahrain's key events contributing to the growth of the tourism sector and supporting local economy. She noted that the exhibition World Bahrain provides a comfortable shopping experience with a spacious area and advanced facilities, making it an ideal venue for major exhibits. The event has been extended to 10 days this year, allowing more time for visitors to explore the wide range of products on display. Entering the fair will be free of charge, but pre-registration through the website is required to ensure smooth access. Since its inception in 1989, the Autumn Fair has grown significantly, particularly following the opening of exhibition World Bahrain, which has enhanced its capacity and facilities. Now recognized as one of Bahrain's largest shopping festivals, the fair attracts over 100,000 visitors annually. Organized by the Informa Markets with support of the Ministry of Tourism and BTEAI, it remains a highlight of Bahrain's events calendar. Tamkeen announced its support for ARI, a leading provider of artificial intelligence, enterprise software engineering and cloud solutions. On the occasion, the chief executive of Tamkeen, Maha Mufiz, stated that ARI will provide around 120 jobs for local talent within the information and communication technology sector, along with ongoing training programs to hone their skills in the field. She added that the initiative aligns with our mandate of positioning Bahrain talent as the preferred choice for employment in the private sector and equipping them with in-demand skills to enhance their competitiveness in the labor market. ARI Innovation founder and CEO Ala Saeed said that ARI is committed to building cutting-edge digital solutions for clients from Bahrain, and in doing so, providing 1,000 highly skilled jobs for Bahrainis over the coming years. The Institute of Qira'at held the closing ceremony of the second edition of Mutton competition under the patronage of the President of the Supreme Council for Islamic Social Affairs, Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Khalifa. The Assistant Secretary General of the SCIA, the Vice Chairman of the Qira'at Institution, Sheikh Yasser Ibrahim Al Jalahma, was present. 20 participants won the top 3 places in 7 branches, each specializing in memorizing and understanding a famous mutton. Out of 74 participants, 20 were awarded the competition. Organized by the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, aligns with His Majesty the King's vision of further supporting Quran memorization and recitation. The Isa bin Salman Educational Charitable Trust announced the opening of registration for the first batch of endowment scholarship for the academic year 2025-2026, dedicated to master's students wishing to study in the UK starting from February 9th until February 15th, 2025 on the Trust website. The Trust stated that the application criteria included the applicant be a citizen of the Kingdom of Bahrain, not exceeding 30 years of age, a graduate of a local university, government or private, and have obtained a GPA of 3.5 or its equivalent in the bachelor degree. They stressed the need for those wishing to apply to meet all criteria and need to provide the necessary documents to complete registration process. And in Arab international news, the Emir of Kuwait, His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al Jabr Sabah, received the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, in the occasion of his official visit to Kuwait. The meeting discussed the relation between Kuwait and India, means of supporting and enhancing them in various fields, and expanding cooperation framework to serve common interests as well as issues of common interest and the latest regional and international development. The Emir of Kuwait then awarded the Prime Minister the Mbarak al-Kabir necklace in appreciation of the Kuwaiti peoples to the Prime Minister and for the strengthening relations between the two countries. The Emir of Kuwait, His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al Jabr Sabah, yesterday launched the Arabian Gulf Cup tournament Khaliji Zain 26, hosted by Kuwait until January 3rd. The opening ceremony took place at the Jabr Al International Sports Stadium in Kuwait City just before the official start of the tournament's matches. The ceremony featured performance by several local Gulf and international artists who presented various entertainment segments. It also featured segments showcasing Kuwaiti and Gulf heritage, in addition to a musical operetta that reflect the unity of Gulf people, in addition to a display of fireworks. The Bahraini national football team will start its journey in the 26th Arabian Gulf Cup tonight when it faces its Saudi counterpart at the Jabr Al International Stadium as part of the tournament hosted by Kuwait. The match represents a real test of the ambition of the two teams, as the match is expected to witness great excitement.